Basketball was invented in 1891 by Dr. James Naismith. Naismith was born in 1961 in Altamont, Mississippi. He made the game as a physical director at the International YMCA Training School. He made this game because he was given 2 weeks to create a game that could be played indoors. The game was played with a soccer ball and boxes. You are only allowed to pass and shoot. You cannot dribble or run with the ball because there's too much contact involved with the person who held the ball. The game changed from boxes to baskets when one day they could not find the boxes, so they brought out peach baskets to use instead. From then on, they used baskets because the ball fit better and it worked better. In 1898, Dr. Naismith was hired at the University of Kansas as the athletic director. Eventually, they had him coaching basketball, where they discovered that the sport had potential. As we know, Kansas is a really good basketball school, but Naismith was not a good coach, as he is the only coach in program history to have a negative record at 55-60.
Basketball brings people together from all sorts of different backgrounds. Many people get together to play or even just watch the game be played. People play in many different countries. The sport is most prominent in Europe and the Americas. These people love to play the game as a hobby, or maybe if they're good enough, they could make money from it by being a professional, or they could get scholarships from colleges and may get some NIL deals. NIL stands for name, image, and likeness, and this term is used for the opportunity to get some money by using your identity to advertise projects or be sponsored.
As we know, basketball has changed a lot in the past couple of decades. You must know how to play by the rules if you want to find success in the sport. There are two sides that you need to know: play offense and defense. First, we will talk about offense. There are many ways to score on a basketball court, but the most important one, in my opinion, is a three-point shot to give you extra point. Although everyone has their style to shoot, there is a way to shoot that is the most efficient. It is most efficient to shoot with one hand by flicking your wrist. The hand that should be doing the shooting action with your dominant hand, and your offense should be used as a guy does. So the ball is stable when you shoot. When you are close to the basket, it is most efficient to shoot a layup or dunk. You have the physical capabilities to do so. Many athletics players utilize their ability to dunk. Score the ball, you have to have a good playmaking ability. The skills needed to be a good playmaker are passing and dribbling. First off, we will talk about passing. There are many different styles and types of passes, but the most basic ones are overhead, chest, and bounce pass. All of their names are pretty self-explanatory. There are also flashy passes like the line, the back, or off the elbow that are a little more difficult to do. Dribbling is another way to get open. The best dribblers are usually the point or shooting guard. Some great ball handlers are Allen Iverson and Kyrie Irving. They are all able to manipulate the movement of the ball to fake out their opponents to get an open shot to the back.
When you are on defense, your goal is to stop the offense from scoring. The most common defense is man-to-man, which is just everyone having a single man on the opposing team to guard. The number one thing to remember while playing defense is to stay low, because having a low center of gravity will allow you to be more balanced, act quicker, and will give you the best chance at defending your opponent. When defending, you also want to keep your arms all the way extended or up to contest a shot. Some of the most looked at and important defensive stats are steals and blocks. A steal is when you take the ball from the offense while they are dribbling, or if they just lose the ball in any way and you take possession. Blocking is when you block an offensive player's shot or a layup in any way.
In conclusion, basketball is a great activity that brings many together, from the people who play to the viewers. Thank y'all for listening.